Hello, 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 and welcome back, you guys. Wow, I mean, it's been a minute. Yes, it has. Today, I want to talk about something I'm really excited about, and they just dropped another video that I was really excited to see and share with you guys. So, if you don't know, we're talking about Paralives. The Sims really have a run for their money right now. So let's just jump on their website so we can get a quick look. This is their official website. I'm a Patreon, a supporter of their Patreon on Patreon. But yeah, it's a life simulation game. For all of us who love The Sims, you know that there really hasn't been another life simulation game that touches The Sims. Now, of course, this game isn't released yet, so we don't know exactly what it's going to be like or if it can actually compete with The Sims. But from all the content that they're releasing, it's looking like it's going to be a strong contender in my opinion, and I'm really excited. Like, I just can't wait for a release date. But anyways, it's Paralives. I'm just gonna read off of their website. It's a life simulation game. They say you live and then you die, but at least you can do it in a nice house. Paralives is an upcoming life simulation indie game. Build your dream house, create some characters, and manage their lives the way you want. The game is currently in development and will be released on Steam for PC and Mac. So the whole live your lives the way you want reminds me a lot of The Sims' kind of like slogan of play with life. I think that's the slogan. But yeah, it really seems to be kind of the same thing. You build, a character or your Sims, and then you build them a house, and then they kind of go through and do some things. So let's pop on over to their YouTube channel so we can kind of take a look at some videos together. I did do a reaction video to meeting Maggie, this character creation with Maggie. I was so hyped. I'll link that here and in the description box if you guys are interested in seeing my reaction to that video. But other than that, let's look at the Meet Sebastian. I'm just going to mute the audio on this video because I don't want to get into any trouble with copywriting. So let's see. I really love the style of the artistic style of the game. Really speaks to me. I love it. Look at all of this. Look at all the clutter items. There's Sebastian. And if you follow them on Patreon, they ask a lot of questions and let the community get involved in kind of like who Sebastian was, what's his character going to be like, kind of what he looks like. We got to all vote on a bunch of different things, and they do stuff like that on their Patreon all the time. So if you're interested in being a part of the development of the game, you should definitely check out their Patreon. But yeah, look at this customization here. Okay, Sebastian, might be a little fine daddy. Come on, with your little tattoos. All right, your little beard. And then you can see all of this down here. So this looks like eye color. We've got makeup, mascara. This looks like, oh yeah, so shaving, beard. This is face details, lipstick. And then this must be clothing here. Yeah, so a lot of really cool stuff. I love the freckles on him. I think Sebastian's really cool looking. Look at this mirror. And I wonder if you can jump in. There's a lot of videos where they're kind of like just dressed in different places, but I wonder if you can just jump in and edit your character kind of anywhere you are. Look at that. Not chest hair, that we can customize the color and make it damn yellow if we want it to be. Not pink chest hair. The Sims 3 did it, but The Sims 4 did not. I was very confused. Hopefully we get some more tattoo options too. But yeah, this is, look at this plant. I like to look around in these videos at all the little details. So yeah, that's Sebastian. So the character creation looks like a lot of fun. I'm already kind of in love with the style and how these, I guess you can call them Sims, how the characters look. Yeah, I really love that. This was a really cool video that they released. This man is literally ziplining, like, huh? I am genuinely, oh look, he has some sunburn. Did you guys see that? Look. Sunburn. Yeah, so I'm interested to see exactly how wide and spread out the gameplay is. Like, do you like ziplining? I don't know, it just feels like such a random thing, but I mean, it looks like you can do a ton in the game. But again, I don't know if it's going to match up to The Sims because, The Sims is The Sims. They're a huge company and they've been around a really long time. So here's name customization. Let's go into full screen. So yeah, you've got Maggie Van Haan. I can't read. Nickname Maggie, first name, you can give them a middle name. It's like little details like that that are really, really cool. You can see the music speaker back here letting off little music notes. I don't know, like just looking at this is just super relaxing, you know? Like this game gives me chill vibes, makes me just like really excited to kind of get in and see what it's about. Here's another one they released. This was on your picture frame customization. So yeah, like again, it's like the little things. This is what I feel like Paralives did. I feel like Paralives is going and looking at all the things that the Sims 4 or just the Sims is missing in general, and like looking at what we're talking about online, Twitter, you know, all that stuff, all the things we complain about, and they like go to their game. I'm not saying this is what they're doing, but I just feel like it is. They go to their game and then give you all the things you complained about not having, which I mean, technically would be a great competitive edge. A great way to get a competitive edge against a larger franchise is to give, you know, a lot of the players the things that they wish they had in that game in your game. I mean, it's smart. I don't know. I'm not saying that's what they're doing, but I could see it being a thing. Like, for example, so just as an example, we've all talked about wanting bunk beds, which we just got in The Sims 4, but look how easy it is to create bunk beds in Paralives. Like, you just drag them up, drag the other bed over, boom, you're done. Like, you've got bunk beds. And then you can literally just, the customization is insane in the game, right? Like, it's really, oh, hey, James. It's really crazy, all the things you can do. I mean, everybody is probably, if you've been following, you've seen this one, but check this out. Look at this. Look at this counter. You can put the little counter in, boom. Change the size. You can change the style, the handles. This is very much giving me the Sims 3 vibes where you could, I mean, not necessarily to this extent because this is even a little bit further, but when they get to the color wheel and stuff, like you can change the color of, you know, the handles, the tops, the countertops, the actual counter color, like everything. Look at this. You can change literally everything. And down here, it looks like you have textures. So you can have marble, tile, granite, wood. I mean, it's just insane. Like for builders, especially for the people who love The Sims 4, building in this game is going to be like a godsend to you guys. You guys are going to be obsessed. I can already tell you. And I'm not a big builder, but this game looks really fun to create some really cool spaces. And that brings me back to like what they said. It's a upcoming life simulation indie game. Build your dream house, create some characters, and manage your lives. But look, you live and then you die, but at least you do it in a nice house. I'm wondering if it's going to be more so based on one side versus the other. Like The Sims is well-rounded in a sense, like you can play The Sims if you're interested in you know, just the living of The Sims, like the lifestyle. You can play with them have babies, get jobs, all that kind of stuff. Or if you're a builder, you can just simply build. Like there's something for everybody in The Sims 4 compared to what, I mean, again, we don't know what we're gonna get, but this does put an emphasis on at least you can do it in a nice house. So I wonder if it's gonna be tailored to one side. Like, is gameplay gonna be lacking? Is it gonna be more so of a builder's dream game? I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out. But let's go and check out this house building gameplay. We can start it from the beginning. It's a pretty long video, so we won't have to watch the whole thing together, but let's look at it. So to my understanding, you can purchase a lot kind of anywhere. I don't know if that's necessarily true, but you can purchase a lot and then you can buy as much land as you want to. I do remember that being something that they released being an option. Like you can just expand out. Like The Sims, especially in The Sims 4, you don't have the ability to change the lot size at all. So like in The Sims 2, I believe it was, you can put down specific lot sizes. So if you wanted a 30 by 20, you could literally just place it in your game. Versus The Sims 4, you can't do that. It's just whatever's set there is what you get. So this being able to kind of expand and build as far and wide as you want to, according to them, is kind of interesting. But look at that. This is very similar. So this is just putting up the walls. And then you can also make curved walls. So yeah, I love that you can just do like a curved wall. And I think they're really showing you how unique you can make the homes, because like that's a triangle. I would never. it would just drive me insane. You're raising and look, everything that they've done is literally like a click and a drag away. Like you can drag the floors up, just boom, just with a click and a drag. They've created stairs, everything. So you can see here, like you're picking your wall and then you can do a custom color if you want. So you're really like the design alone, like you have endless options of what you can create in this game. And I think that's what's really, really cool about it. You can drag and place a window anywhere your heart desires. Oh, look at that. You want something that goes all the way to the floor? Don't worry about it. Just drag it. You want a window that goes across the entire wall? Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Just drag it all the way around. I mean, it's genius. It really is. I do love it. I do love it. So they're showing you all the different options. Like, again, there's no like snapping in here. Like you literally drag and drop where you want everything to be. I wonder if that's a function you could turn on and off if you wanted to. Yeah, customization is crazy. You can literally do whatever you want. This makes sense to me though. You know, design one window, right? One style of window, and then allow your players to customize that one window to their heart's desire, to their heart's content. So you have a color wheel on everything, not just customizing your characters, but also on all of your furniture, it looks like. Yeah, everything is just drag. Like, I love this idea of like just imagine you're building, and in The Sims, this is what we run into a lot, right? Like you're building and you're like, man, this table is perfect. If only it was like a little bit wider for the space that I need, or if only if it was a little bit thinner for the space. Like, no problem in this game. You can just drag and drop, right? Look at this. Look at the chairs. You can really, this game, you can really make your home look lived in, right? Like the chair is slightly cornered to the side. Somebody just kind of got up and walked out of this chair here, you know? All the clutter items, you can just set it down. Listen, I'm sold on the build and the buy already. I'm sold here, right? I am so curious to see what gameplay is actually going to look like. Like, what is it like to be pregnant in the game, to have babies, to get married? What is it like if your Sims passed away? Do they have funerals? What do they do in day to day? How many jobs can they have? What types of jobs can they have? Like, that's what I'm so curious about, because in The Sims, I am a huge just gameplay person. Like, I love gameplay. I do get into building and stuff like that sometimes, but I really just want to get in the game and actually play with my characters. So like, this is important to me because you can make your space look really nice, which is important to my play style because I want my spaces to look realistic and, you know, lifelike. So this I'll be able to do, but I just hope the gameplay really matches up with, you know, their build and buy so far. I mean, we've seen zip lining. They can do that. I mean, if you can zip line, you've got to be able to do other things, right? Like, look at this couch. Setting down little coffee mugs, books. You know, how do they interact with it? Again, that's what I'm curious about. Like, can they nap here on the long side of the sofa? I'm just so curious. I cannot wait for this game to be released, guys. Like, I don't know about you, but this is an exciting gameplay. Like, look, again, The Sims 4, something that they've just struggled to do is our ability to place clutter items and having not being able to just drag and put them wherever we want. Like, I just don't get why that's not a feature in the game. Now, I know there are certain, you know, CC items that you can buy from other creators where they do allow you to just drag and place, you know, items into the place that you want them, but there's something really refreshing about this. You see what I'm saying? Like how they just designed this room. I'm just gonna drag this light down. Oh, I'm gonna put some salt and pepper up here. I'm just gonna place it on the shelf wherever I want. I mean, that's just really refreshing to me. I love it. It makes me super excited. The other thing I'm curious too is that there is one aesthetic happening kind of in the game right now. I know that with The Sims, there are a lot of us who are all very different and unique in our own ways when it comes to, you know, the type of builds that we want to create or the type of furniture that we want to use, the type of Sims that we want to use. So especially for people who are doing like LPs, let's just say, for example, you wanted to do like a farmhouse type of build. Is it possible? Are there going to be furniture items that kind of go with that contemporary farmhouse look or just an old farmhouse look? If you're looking for, you know, a traditional style home, can you build that? Because this feels like very modern, like very urban modern, which is definitely my style. But again, for certain gameplay and for certain characters that you're building, storylines that you're trying to create, that may not be ideal if you can't, you know, have certain furniture or certain items to help make that storyline feel realistic. I hope that makes sense what I'm saying. Like, they've just built something really truly amazing and beautiful, and I'm just obsessed. I don't know where the roof is at, but I'm obsessed with this build. Definitely want to live in this space. Yeah, absolutely want to live in this space. It's crazy, but super beautiful build. I'm really excited to see what else the game has to offer. Yeah, so this is just my kind of, is that an Apple computer? My God, these people have money. So there it is, you guys. That's just kind of my thoughts on this up and coming life simulation game. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you think it's gonna be a strong contender when it comes to The Sims? Or do you think it might fall a little short? High hopes, low hopes? Like, what are you guys' expectations? I'm really excited about it. But again, there's a lot to be seen from this game. So yeah, that's Paralives, guys. Those are my thoughts. Hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace.